So Kevin, I've just found the messages. Like, I've got a message from Jason that he went to Drugstore. Yeah, I heard of him yesterday. Well, yeah, I heard of him. Yeah. Hey, Simon, would you mind to go get me some water? Well, I've got some table to do with it. Well, I've got a setup for everything from my opposite thing. Well, everything else is on it's all of them. This experiment should be on here. Found this kind of worse than everything else on here. What is wrong with everything from my authority? Come on, man. He'll almost be back in all day tomorrow. Because Jason needs it back. Because I can't do this a long time, man. Because I only need is to get my first time. Because everything else is on here. But listen, I just need to tell you. There's one job to do. I want you to take care of where you want to find it. So you have to find Jason. We're going to bring him back to him. We're going to bring him back to us. All you have to do, you'll have to take Jason a long time. So you have to take Jason and then bring him back to us. Alright? So we need Jason back, but we need him back. Look, there's no point to get him back. He's in a drugstore. He's just working with somebody. He was working with his job. And he's starting a new job, Kevin. That's all you got here today. Look, everything else is on our members of the SUVs. Because we're all the SUVs. We're the Super No Victory. I never knew that everything else in our... Look, this is my history, culture. Because when I went to the high school, priest, my high school culture, never been studying everything. Because me and Jason were studied, I was doing my studying. Because you know why? You know who I am. Because I already had my birthday for 5 weeks ago. From January, well, as you see, you know what I mean. I'm quite getting off with this. You're getting old, but I'm 24. I'm 24 years old. You know what I mean? That's all I've got here today. But the only thing is that I get this done without him. But I found out when you never seen in my life, didn't you? I found out then you never seen him. I know Jason's, 26. He's 26, and I'm 24. Because he's older than me, but I know. He can drink his beer. He can drink beer for no reason. And he drank it already. And he went to the drugstore. Because I realised, because I noticed everything. Because he went to the drugstore, and I've got a message from him. Yeah? Yeah, I think you're right. If Jason's come back again, he'll be back in tomorrow. He'll be back about, let's just say, we can call it about 6:45. We might know where he was going. We know who he is. But we know while we just get going with it. Because I saw him out where he was going, about where he would go. Because we already got that time already. You see? It's about quarter to 4. And then he'll be back about 5 o'clock in the evening. He'll be back in the evening after 5. Why do we have to supposed to be back in other days now, Summon? Because I never knew everything. I never know everything about all of where we resourced everything. We sought them out. We sought some plans out. Because we don't even instigate our plans. Well, our plans right there. It's all we got here today. Because when Jason's come back tomorrow, he is going to be surprised. Well, today's the 20th. Well, today's Thursday. Well, today's the 20th of February. I know Gary. I know he had a birthday from last week, but I know he had a good time. Would he? Yeah.
We used to have our party celebrations, but we used to have one. Well, we used to do with Gary. We've just invited by Gary. Gary just already invited us from last week. So he's already had his birthday for a long time. But I don't know how old he is, but I know he's older than us. But I know. But I know you're 40, right? Because I know you had a birthday from since like a couple of months ago, yeah? So I know you had a good time from a couple of months ago, but you had it for like a couple of months. Because I know you had it for your well, you already had for your birthday, didn't you? Well, for sincerely, but I know you're a really good man. I know you're a good man, and I'm a good man as well. Because I'm a good guy. I'm a cool guy as well. Well, you see, but I would like to congratulate him. I know he's still in drugstore, but I know he's not gonna come by. But he's not answering me. But he's not answering me while I'm just calling him. He never answers me. Do you have a phone on your hand? Do you have a phone in you?
Oh yeah, yeah, got it. Oh, by the way, Jason will be back well, I've got a message from Jason, and he said he's gonna come back about 1 hour and a half minutes, but it's late. But he's not gonna come back earlier, and he's gonna come back late. He's gonna come in late. He's coming late about 1 hour and 1 hour and a half minutes, half an hour, half an hour, because he might come back in today now. He'll be back late because I've just got a message from him. So I found out that Jason, he's got really, really, really necessary problems. I found out because I found out about him, because I learned in the emotions or feelings about Jason. He's a cool guy, and he's a good man as ever. One hour and 28 minutes. Smells like fresh or something. Well, I like Jason's, but not bad though. But they're nice. He'll be back for an hour. I'm really, really gonna miss him. Do you? Well, of course. Well, Jason will be back in another day, would he? I know he'll be back in the summer. It's been a long time for a journey, but I know it's gonna not gonna happen, was it? I appreciate it to Jason, but I like Jason so much. He's our best friend ever. But Kevin, I like you so much. I'm always gonna miss you right now, but I know Eric, you know, that guy who's from Spain. Well, he's a good man. He can only do whatever he wants. Well, I feel happy for Zach Frankenson. You know, Zach was a very good man. I know he was, but I know it's pretty hard. Kevin, I'm off to Jason's tonight, but I have to find out. So I'll see you tomorrow, Kevin. So I might see you. So I will be back in tomorrow about 6:30. So I will be back. So alright, see you, Kev. Bye, son.